Namaste friends, I am Dr. Raghuram. Welcome to EasyAyurveda. Welcome to yet another episode of SomeHITA from SAMHITA. The reference that I have taken this time friends is from Madhava Nidana. Madhava Nidana chapter 6. I'll read out the quote, very interesting quote from Madhava Nidana, which speaks how we have to consume food regarding the quantity of the food. Very important friends is the quality and quantity of foods what we regularly take. We need to monitor the quality as well as the quantity of food. Let us see the reference and discuss a little bit about what the reference tells. Here goes the shloka. Anatmavantaha pashuvad bhunjate ye apramanataha. Anatmavantaha pashuvat bhunjate ye apramanataha. Roganikasya te moolam ajirnam prapnuvantihi. What a beautiful quotation in Madhava Nidana, friends, which describes about what quantity and how we need to watch out for the quantity of food before consuming. Now here Acharya tells Anatmavantaha means a person who doesn't have self-control, who have dushta manas. Dushta manas in terms of being attracted, lolupaha, being attracted, being greedy towards food, not being or not being able to make choices of the food. Here the person needs to make the choice of food in terms of quality and quantity. A person who does not have self-control, anatmavantaha, pashuvat bunjate, the person eats like an animal. So we are not trying to disrespect an animal, but friends, animals also have the basic intelligence so as to what to eat. Like a tiger has an intelligence that I need to hunt animals and I need to eat the meat. Likewise, a cow will have a basic intelligence that it can eat only grass and some plants. Similarly, the goat, all animals will have, all birds will have the basic intelligence what they should eat, but regarding quantity and regarding the selection, they may not be very particular. The timing of the food also, like they can eat anything which is available at any time, not monitoring about the pramana, the quantity. Similar things if a man follows, if a human being follows, and if it develops the attitude of eating anything available anywhere without monitoring the quantity, then there will be no difference between him or her and the animal, or the animal behavior or the animal approach towards the quantity of food. That is what Acharya wants to tell in Madhava Nidana. Anatmavantaha pashuvat bhunjate ye apramanataha. When a person who doesn't have self-control eats recklessly like a cattle or like an animal without taking into consideration the quantity of food, what happens? Roganikasya te moolam ajirnam prapnuvantihi. The person will develop ajirna, indigestion of food. And before that he tells, Roganikasya te moolam. Ajirna is the root cause of many diseases. Indigestion is the root cause of many diseases. So, what is the moral of the story here? When you are eating food, look through what quantity of food you need to take, what quantity suits you. Quantity may be different for different persons, friends. Here, it is a process which has been trained in the families, on the dining table, or as a person you have trained with. Just like this is my favorite, this isn't. Similarly, the quantity also, this much food I can take, this much food I cannot take. The measure, the quantity, how much you need to consume, you are the right judge. You need to decide the quantity. Nobody needs to tell. Just because of giving company and what that person will think and what these people will think if I don't eat this much quantity. Your quantity, you are the judge of your quantity. You need to monitor and also judge and fix a scale so as to what my system tolerates, how much my system tolerates, how much food I can eat, assimilate, digest, and how much of food and its essence is used in my body for providing me energy so as to carry on day-to-day activities and life activities. Food is a basic need, friends. It is a basic instinct and we need to monitor both quality and quantity. This reference is from Madhava Nidana, is trying to explain us about the quantity of the food, how it should be monitored, how it should be scaled. If we do not take the food according to the quantity, what happens? That means proper quantity as suitable to us, what will happen? So, cause and effect relationship is there here with an analogy, beautiful animal analogy the author tells, Acharya tells. Let's sum it up. If a person doesn't have self-control, if he is not conscious about the quantity of the food, and he eats anything which is available anywhere, just like an animal, without calculating his or her measure of what can be digested, ultimately your system will not be able to digest that quantity of food which you have taken in excess of what you can digest, and that will lead to ajirna, that is indigestion. And when this is not monitored, and with this, when this quantity is not monitored for a period of time, then a serious type of ajirna will develop which cannot be treated properly, and when there is no remedy and when this ajirna is not addressed properly, it leads to many diseases. So ignore the animal call from within you and just evoke those human intelligence which can monitor and scale the food which is within you. By doing that, you can avoid ajirna and a big spectrum of diseases which are going to take their origin from ajirna. I hope you loved this SomeHITA from SomeHITA episode, friends. If you loved the video, kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel, and keep following Easy Ayurveda for many such interesting videos. Until we meet in the next episode, namaste, do take care, and plenty of love from Easy Ayurveda.